How is everybody doing today? Today is a little more laid back talk. I'm actually not recording through StreamYard. I wanted to record through the camera. I got to get back on that as well. But today I wanted to talk about, I was thinking about like, man, if I can narrow my channel down to one thing that I want to tell people about, or the kid like me that kind of was in that middle area. He wasn't in the streets, wasn't in the crime, wasn't in the drugs. You're like right in the middle where everybody think you're okay, everything's fine. To those kids, I want to say, that's what I'm making content about, self-development, self-progress, whether it's spiritual development, whether it's career development, whether it's just development as an individual man, as a man. You have to develop yourself. You have to. And that's what I want to make more content about. That's what I've been making content about. I just never could narrow it down, but individual self-development. I don't know, some kind of acronym or something, but you have to be able to develop yourself even when there is no help available. Sometimes you still have to be responsible for learning what you don't know. Because if you don't, as an adult, what you don't know, you can be exploited for by anybody. It doesn't matter. It could be your family, it could be your friend, it could be somebody you think you trust. What you don't know, people can find out, they can sniff it out because they have a little bit more experience than you do, and they will, or they could, exploit you on what you don't know. So with that being said, to my young people out here going into 2025, you have to take inventory of yourself. Just like I do every year, ask myself, what can I get better at? What do I need to improve on? What can I add to what I already have? No different than sports, whether you're a basketball player, football player, whatever positions you play. Let's say if you're a point guard, if you already know how to pass, do you want to work on your jumper now? Do you want to improve your dribbles now, your handles now? Same way in the real world as a regular person. Do you want to improve your spiritual, your discernment level? You want to improve in your career, whether it's education or a skill set to increase your value, or improve on your education, something that once you obtain is there, can't be taken away from you. However, you have to major in the right thing. I can't stress it enough. You have to major in the right thing. And also understanding that going into these 2025, excuse me, things are not going to be probably pleasurable, I guess, maybe. Could be a crazy year, you never know. However, you only can control what you can control, and you can only work on what you can work on. Remember that. Don't get caught up in the stuff that you can't control. Don't get consumed in things that just don't matter. On a regular people level, some things just don't matter. And if you have discernment, you will know those things that don't matter. So don't get caught up in things that don't matter. Worry about the things that matter. Worry about the things that can increase your value. Worry about the things that bring you value. Be mindful of the things that you consume. Be mindful of the things that you think about. And remember, as an individual, you are responsible for your development. It's not anything to fear. It's things to be excited about, because you always want to be better. You always want to improve. And you always want to develop as a person or individual, whoever you are, whoever I'm talking to. I just like making videos. I'm not just one thing, probably many things. Like I say, I've been working in IT over a decade, been married for close to 13 years, somewhere in there. A father, husband, church, working the church, all those things. And what I would tell you is, the more things that you can learn and increase your capacity to do more, the better off you'll be, in my opinion. If you have too much free time, what are you really doing? It's called free time for a reason. But as you start to get older, you realize if you got too much free time, how are you really making money with too much free time on your hands? Unless you're working a job that you're getting paid astronomical money. And we all know that's a small percentage of people, and that they're paying you for your time and your expertise and your value. So with that being said, man, I'm stopping right here. I just wanted to come and do that little rant, man. Just got my kids to go to sleep late at night. Just wanted to come back to the studio, do this little rant real quick and make something. Been a couple days. Wanted to start out the new year making this. And hey, man, self-development, man. Do that this year. That's my thing to you. Develop yourself, learn for yourself, and don't try to do what everybody else is doing. Do what works for you that's positive and bring you value and positivity, and you'll be better off. This is Mike. I'm signing out. Thanks for watching.